A well-being culture, in my definition, is really a work culture where people are engaged to drive high team performance, achieve business goals, while having a sustainable work life and fulfilling their individual life purpose. I even have this chart that I show a slide. I might share it tomorrow on LinkedIn. I was thinking about this the other day. How did we get here? Why, companies have to take care of their employees' well-being? As you say, it's not so straightforward because you are in charge of your life. You get the work, you get the money, so then why to do more, right? And this concept, I think, shifted really through these last years when it all started with health and safety, because that's really the company's responsibility, that we don't get injured, when we do our work, so we feel safe. And that we mastered, our companies really mastered. So now there is very little number of accidents. And then something happened. So through the years, people started to work so much, and there was so much stress that people get, chronic disease. Now it's also scientifically proven the effect of stress on our health, and yeah, this stress comes many times from work. So even before COVID, and then especially through COVID, companies started to realize that yes, we should do more, and then well-being programs emerged, and then through that. We still now are in this third phase of the evolution, when companies realize, yes, we do that. Maybe, it's still not enough. So what is out there? And then that's when we connect the well-being programs and all the initiatives with the ways of working, ways of leading, the culture. And then, this becomes really the whole package. And it's a big topic, as you say. Title was Workplace Wellness Programs Have Little Benefit, Study Finds. And behind this study, there was a prominent institution, the Wellbeing Research Center of the Oxford University, and a professor called Dr. William Fleming. And in the wellbeing community, there is a lot of, back and forth discussions, posts about this. And yeah, I can share now my view, what I think, because basically the study found that they were examining people who were participating in some kind of well-being initiatives like resilience classes or whatever, and compared with the group who didn't participate, they didn't feel or see any difference. And then this raised the question, are we investing in the right thing? I find that there is definitely a gap, that companies, sometimes they just do things to tick the box, and they don't really do it the right way, which can be, do it more strategically, more holistically. So my view is to do sometimes, less is more. So maybe, we don't have to go too crazy with the amount of things, but then really spend more time and resource what is really needed, instead of spending more on the solution. And then we might more tackle, the right problem and with the right solution. So this is one advice that I have, that less is more. The second one is really the quality, as said, not just, having anything what is out there on the market, but really working together with well-being experts and companies who deliver good and quality things that is really needed by our workforce. And then the third one is really connecting the dots. And this is on many layers. Also, it's a lot about education. So you can give these tools to the people, but they might not know then how they can really connect it back to their work life. It always takes so much time to develop habits, and sometimes these are one-time initiatives, and then people are left there. Okay, then do something now, use it. So I think it requires more time and support to really change behaviors and embed it. So connecting the dots between the learnings and really the how we use it. And then the second one is connecting also the dots between all these different areas of well-being, because I might learn something about physical health, but then I think, oh my God, but I have to do something about my mental health. When, they are really interconnected, but we treat them sometimes separately because we have separate workshops about it, or a separate pillar. And then really show it how individual well-being is connected to the organizational one. And that's also a lot about diversity and inclusion, that we respect, each other, because my well-being might, depend on something which is maybe not supporting your well-being. I like to do my focus time in the morning and not to have a call with you who I now work with, but you want to have a call on those days. So how do we, tackle then and this is a real challenging work.